everyone, we're in New York City and I'm taking you here to show the most iconic place where you could do a photo shoot. Hello everyone, I'm Daria Koso, fashion photographer, and today we're in New York City. Right now we're in SoHo. It's one of the most fashionable districts in New York City. SoHo is where a lot of fashion photo shoots taking place, especially with this architecture design. Looks very nice and outstanding on the photo. Flatiron building, one of the quintessential landmarks of New York City. Unfortunately, it's right now on the constructions, I guess from the late 2019. Before that it was just office building. It built in 1902 and on that time it was the tallest building in New York City, and not everyone was trusting on it. Some people was thinking that it will collapse because of this strange shape, and again on that time it was the tallest building in New York City. Can you believe that this one was the tallest one? I hope that construction will end soon and will open again, because it's definitely one of the most iconic places to do a photo shoot, and seeing these buildings behind, you could definitely tell that this photo was made in New York City. I would say the best time to come to do a photo shoot here, it would be early morning when it's less people, less cars, and the light hits the building. We're on the way to Highline Park and we decided to check out one landmark, vessel, but also on the way here you could see there is the upstairs to the edge. It's one of my favorite observatory in New York. If you'd like to know more about which observatory better for a photo shoot, which have their cons and best parts, let me know in the comments below. I really love this area with all those new buildings around me, and this is, I feel it's one of the newest landmarks in New York, Vessel. Unfortunately, it's closed right now. I hope they will open it again and we could get a chance to get on the top of it. I'm taking you to the New York, the most unique parks, Highline Park. Once railway line, and right now 1.45 mile park right above the streets of Manhattan. That's one more iconic place of New York. When you see it, you could definitely tell that it was shot in New York City. Walking in Highline Park, you would see not only just rails here and industrial of the building, but also more than 500 species, varieties of plants, which is making this urban oasis. I could see Zaha Hadid building. I really admire this design, and also in Miami we have 1000 museum building, which I really love too. This architecture design look very nice and unique. Just look at this. The best part of this Skyline Park, it's not just skyline view of New York City, but it's also view of Hudson River and New York City streets. For the Skyline Park, I would say I would come to do a photo shoot closer to sunset time. I think the lighting will be perfect at that time, or even early morning when it's less people, and if you'd like to do some shots with no people and just showing all the beautiful landscape and skyline of the city. Not forget about the food. I would show you my favorite spot for pizza in New York City. And we finally got to my favorite pizza place. When I found it, they was having just 2 places. One in Brooklyn and another one in Financial District, and right now they have all over the city. It's artichoke pizza, and the best one with the artichoke. In the DUMBO location, behind me you can see Manhattan Bridge. It's one of the most iconic places to do a photo shoot here. Shoot especially for the couple, romantic one. So come here early morning when it's not super crowded, when it's less people, and you will get a perfect shot here. Watching my video if you're interested about knowing the most iconic place to do a photo shoot in New York City. Today, another day, we continue for checking out the most iconic spots to do a photo shoot in New York City. So let's see who's meet. Finally got to my favorite place, Chacha Matcha. There is in few locations in New York, Los Angeles, and here is best matcha. I'm so surprised they have like very Miami style, and even not in this but in another one they have a lot of art saying about Miami, Miami Vice, but there is no any location in Miami, and it's such a wonderful place. In the heart of New York City, Central Park, surrounded by tranquility and natural beauty. You can see behind me this terrace and fontaine. It's also appeared in a lot of movies. Usually lighting here is very nice early morning when the lights hits there, or closer to sunset is very nice. And as I told you before, early morning it's less people, what is good for the photo shoot. And it's look very nice. You still have this greenery of the park and this unique architecture design. See here those birds. And you know what? The best part, even in this hot middle of July, even on that time, it's very nice weather and a little bit chilly here. continue our list of the most iconic places to shoot in New York, I would say Times Square. It's one of the most iconic places, and definitely it's the spot where you could recognize New York City, Manhattan right away. And one of the most important points of this location that's very nice shooting early in the morning, daytime, and also even at night when it's dark. I'm feeling like with all those billboards, a lot of screens, lights and colorful lights, it looks interesting and all the time different. I remember time after the COVID, like I feel like 1 year it was kind of empty. You cannot believe, but the stairs was closed, they was empty. On the street it was like nobody, just homeless people and some police, and also like photographers and model who was shooting there. Let me know in the comments below, when do you think it's the perfect time for shooting on Times Square? Is it when it's daytime or at night, like right now it's dark? Here behind me, very famous, one of the oldest ice cream in Brooklyn, DUMBO, right by the Brooklyn Bridge. Maybe after the video I could get some ice cream. We got to the Brooklyn, to the DUMBO location. Right behind me you could see Manhattan. It's my favorite view of Manhattan just from this location. Also a little bit to the side you can see Brooklyn Bridge, which is not just the icon place, but it's a symbol of New York City. In 1884, Barnum made the parade of 21 elephants happen under the bridge to prove this strength. That's definitely the favorite location for the photo shoots, some romantic and just walking. My favorite part is to walk through this bridge from the Brooklyn side and going closer to Manhattan. Here I have two of my favorite spots to shoot. This one with this beautiful Manhattan view. I would say for me perfect time to shoot in here is closer to sunset or early morning. But I really like shooting closer to sunset because you have the sun behind, and then also it's very nice having this night view. And of course very nice to shoot on the Brooklyn Bridge. Unfortunately after my shoot we got here very late and it's already nighttime. But if you'd like to shoot with the Brooklyn Bridge, I would suggest you to come like early morning. It's not super crowded with the tourists, so you could get beautiful shots with no people on the background. Today it's my last day here in New York City for this trip, and there is much more things which I would love to show you, but it's not enough time. So next time I will show you more iconic places, especially if you're interested where to shoot the best skyline view of New York City. Let me know in the comments below and I would share with you all the observatories which I was already and which is my favorite one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give me a like, subscribe, and see you next time.